Hey everybody, today we're going to go ahead and break down the differences with every door direct mail, EDDM marketing versus targeted marketing. We're going to compare the two, and then you just need to decide which you think is the best for you if you're going to approach marketing for your business using direct mail. In this case, postcards, right? So I'm going to break down EDDM versus the targeted marketing. I will tell you up front, I no longer do EDDM, but of the three examples that I'm going to show you, there's one time that EDDM is actually better than the approach that I use. So you'll have to decide what's best for your business and then react accordingly. So for this process, we're going to look at a geographical area, and we're going to look at it in the sense that we're going to send a piece to that area to try to get business, to try to get clients, and to try to get cash flow. That's the reason we do EDDM. Now, what is EDDM? It's basically using the post office, their website, pulling a list in a geographical area of people that you can have postcards, direct mail sent out for you. So you order the postcards, you design them, you print them, you pay for all of that. You then get in your car and drive them down to whatever the carrier route substation is. You give that to them, and they in turn will put those in everybody's mailbox in that area that you bought. And you can buy lists that range from several hundred to thousands. And it's going to come down to your marketing, your budget, and what your goal is. So let's go ahead and take a look at, in this instance, the EDDM website. And I'll use this example to highlight both of the different approaches we're going to talk about. Actually, three different approaches, but one of them is the targeted versus the what I call carpet bombing. So here we go, guys. Inside of every door direct mail, I went ahead and input an address and put a list approximately 1 mile from that address. And with that mail route, we've got about 3,350 addresses we could market to, right? Now, it cost me $670 to buy that route for that one mailing. On top of that price, it's also going to cost me anywhere from, and pardon me, guys, I'm just getting over a cold this weekend. So if I cough, bear with me. But in this example, I have to also purchase the cards. So we're going to show you an example of what that would cost you using this. Now again, guys, my example is using $3,350. You can tailor that down to what your audience will be if you purchase inside of the USPS EDDM. So again, there we go. The company that I use is called Mailbox Power. Now I'm not going to do a total demo of this software. But wow, it's amazing. You can actually buy lists. They have a lead generation list builder inside of the software. It's very inexpensive. And so what I did is I took that same address and built a list of about a mile around it. And I'm right around 4,000 people. They're at $3,350. So if I go over here and I make this I want to buy 3,350 people. It costs me about $271. Now, once I buy that list, I own it forever. About every 6 months, I would probably want to rebuy the list just to freshen the data. But once I own it, I can go ahead and target them on demand, right? I don't have to pay that figure anymore to target them. So back to the USPS. Here we go, 3,350 people, $670. So let's look at the, before we show that, now, here's the third strategy, and then I'm going to break down the numbers in a minute. The third strategy is where I actually go into my Mailbox Power and I eliminate a lot of people that will not be a good client. Let me give you one example. In this USPS list of 3,300 people, and then my list of 3,350 people, if I were a beautician, if I colored and cut hair for a living, and my audience was female between the ages, let's say, of 28 and 45, and they all had X amount of income per year based on my demographic study. They had this type of credit score. They were homeowners versus rent. Whatever was my perfect client, I would want to only spend my dollars marketing to them. So in this list of 3,350 people, 98% of these people are not who I want to target. So this would be a complete waste of my money. Same thing as a lawn care guy. If I were cutting yards for a living, I would only want to deal with homeowners, not renters. I would look at homeowners that have been living in their home for X amount of years, that have an income of this much, that have a credit score of this much. Whatever my perfect client shaped up to be, I would want to target them. So if I send out a card to all 3,350, I'm going to get some responses, but I'm also going to spend a lot of money to do it. What if I could just extract the data from that list and only target those people. One more example, and then we're going to go ahead and break some numbers down. If I were an estate planning or probate attorney, and let's say my target audience was 55 years or older with a net worth of $500,000 or higher, that had a income of X amount, right? What if I could extract just those people in this target audience? That's who I'd want to send it to. So what if I, instead of 3,350 people, I could extract 250? Y'all see where I'm going with this? It's targeted marketing versus carpet bombing, right? So let's go back into my Mailbox Power, and now let's show you how you could target market this list. So if I go into demographics, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of everybody but homeowners. I'm kicking renters out of this list because as a real estate agent, I want to try to see if I can get some listings. And I want to go ahead and get everybody that's been living in their home for at least 7 years. I'm looking for single family residents, and I'm looking for incomes of at least $75,000 a year or more. And the next thing I want to do, and I'm going to skip all these other demographics, although you could build a really nice demographic list inside of Mailbox Power's lead generation software. I'm looking for people that have a home value of at least, let's say, $250,000. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm looking for people that have a credit rating of at least 650 or higher. And let's let this list get caught up to us. I don't even know what this number is going to be. Let's see. But again, we're looking at the difference between targeted marketing versus carpet bombing. And again, of these three strategies, one of them, depending on your business goals, is better than the other if you are carpet bombing. That's EDDM, right? So here we go, 433 people. Let's do one more. I want to see. Let's go to 700 credit score. I don't know what that number is going to be. Let's just see. And while that's building that, I'm getting ready to bring up the numbers to show you the difference between how I market, and this is the type of marketing any business can do. Perfect. So if I want to buy that list of 272, it's $25. Now remember, guys, in this geographical landscape, there were over 4,000 people I could market to. That's a lot of money. That's very cost prohibitive unless I were a bigger company. If you're a smaller business or a mid-sized business and you want to control your cost, this is the type of marketing you want to do. So now I can take, instead of 4,000 people, I can only market to those that are going to be absolute perfect clients for me, the repeat clients, the people that are going to bring the most money to my business, and I'll spend the least amount of money. So now let's go ahead and look at how this works. With every door direct mail, guys, in that example of 3,300 people that you're going to target in that EDDM area, it's approximately $670 for you to pay to have the post office send it to that route. Cards, and I've done my homework, they're between $12 to 12 cents to 20 cents, in some cases more, depending on how many you buy, the size of the card, full color, front and back. I mean, there are costs associated with how you build the card, but let's just take a price of 12 to 20 cents. We're looking at a cost between $500 and $850 for the cards, plus the $670. So the total cost to do EDDM within a 1 mile radius of that home is between $1,100 and $1,500, depending on the cost of the card, every time you initiate that campaign. So if you do this 3 times, your costs are going to be $3,500 to $4,600. Now, remember I said there was one time if you did this strategy that EDDM was better than what I do? With my Mailbox Power, the same scenario cost me $6,100 because my cards cost me more than these cards, right? Now, let's look at option number 2. Here we're at $1,100 to $1,500 every time you send it, and for 3 campaigns, $3,000 to $4,000. Here's $6,100. Guys, if I want to do the targeted mail option to all 250 people that I find in that area that are the perfect client, it's $145 per campaign. And literally, I can launch that campaign today. See, with EDDM, you're going to have to buy those carrier routes. So let me do this. You're going to have to buy those routes. You're going to have to order cards. This could be a 1 to 3 week process before you actually launch your campaign. Here, I could launch it today. Tomorrow, my cards are going out, right? $435 to do 3 mailings to a targeted select group of people versus these prices. So back to what I said at the beginning. Every door direct mail, this was very, very hot years ago because it was a great option for businesses. In today's economy, with demographic subsets, with big data being available to us, you can literally go in and purchase data that reflect your perfect client. So again, let me show you this one more time. This is my Mailbox Power. And guys, this is a phenomenal software, very inexpensive software. Depending on which level you decide to come in on versus your business, you get a lot of free cards with this company. You get a lead generation platform built into it. You also get a card creator. You can literally create cards to your heart's content, and a lot of other things. But this platform literally will save you thousands of dollars a month by allowing you to target just the right client, right? So below the video, I'm going to drop a link. If you're a business owner, there's a 14-day free trial. If you want to use Mailbox, if you want to use EDDM, knock yourself out. But I think if you watch this video and you're really cognizant of the cost of your marketing budget, which do you think would be better for you? If your business really maximizes carpet bombing a whole area, EDDM is your way. But if you're like most businesses and you have a select target client within a geographical location, extracting those people out and just marketing to them with the majority of your budget, not only are you going to spend pennies versus dollars, you're going to see a higher conversion rate based on your message and the vehicle that you get it there. All right, guys, this again is Kelly. I am a real estate agent. I have thousands of agents that follow me on social media and sites like YouTube. I would love it if you would hit subscribe, hit the bell, get ready to see more videos. I've got hundreds already on my channel, thousands that follow me. I'd love to have you guys do that. And any feedback, go ahead and drop some comments below. And lastly, look for the link that I'm going to give you. This link will give you a free trial to Mailbox Power. You can get in there and start tooling around. Look at how easy it is to create cards. Look at how you can pull a list of your perfect client and then literally initiate campaigns. And the other thing I like about Mailbox Power is I can do drip campaigns. So let's say you're a lawn guy. Go create 5 cards. Set this up to target the perfect client for you. Say you get 250 people in a geographical area, and this system will automate a drip campaign on your behalf. So set 5 cards in the system for the next 5 weeks, 1 card a week going out, or for the next 3 months, 1 card every 3 weeks going out. Guys, this is how you're going to dominate your marketing. All right. Thank you so much. Drop comments below, grab the link for your free trial below, and let me know how this affects your business. Come back to the channel in a couple months and let me know what's going on in your business. And also, if you're an EDDM expert, drop me some comments below and tell me what you guys are doing. All right, man, that's it. I've got to go. Dinner's ready, and I'm hungry. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.